Hi, Andrea here. Today we are going to look deeper in set theory. More in detail, we will talk about its fundamentals. In the previous video, we introduced sets as the tool to deal with math in general. Nevertheless, we never defined them in a more mathematical way, and we never described properties of sets, relations between sets, and operations with sets. Now, we can have a finite set, namely a set with a finite number of elements in it, like few numbers. In any math textbook, one can find a set written down like this, a list of all its elements. In this case, we simply say that in the set A there are the reported numbers. So far, so good. But what happens with an infinite set? For example, let's think about the set of all even numbers. We can report the set as before, but we cannot show all the possible even numbers. However, we have a general property of all the elements in our set. They are even. In such a case, we can express the set as follows. We can read it as the set B is the collection of all the numbers x, such that x is even. To summarize, we arrived at two different ways of representing set. Curiously, these two examples offer a perfect occasion to talk about subsets. It is clear that the set A is inside the set B, because everything in A is included into B. So, we say that A is a proper subset of B, because each element of A is also an element of B. This can be written also in mathematical formula, as reported. For completeness, the symbol used to indicate the subset in general is different. That takes into account the possibility that the set A can be equal to the set B. Awesome! Then we can define some operations with sets. For example, it may seem strange, but there is a subtraction between sets. In the case of sets A and B, one can define B minus A as the set of all the elements inside B that are not into A. In our example, this subtraction is the set of all even numbers except 2, 6, and 10. Furthermore, there are two other important operations specific for sets: the union and intersection. The union of sets A and B, as the name says, is a new set containing any element of A or B. On the other hand, the intersection of A and B is a set including only the common elements within the A and B sets. For now, we can stop here. I hope you enjoyed the topic, but get ready for the next video. It will deal with some funny extras about what we discussed here.